Hey guys, today I have a LUG video for you, and what I wanted to do is I wanted to compare the new stretch that I picked up to the scoop and to the Carousel XL and just kind of show you what all each of them can hold. I'll also show you how they wear on the body and go through all of the different compartments of each so you can see side-by-side comparisons. And I have the stretch completely packed up. So what I always like to do when I do comparisons to try to show you the capacity that it can hold, I like to go from what I think will hold the most to what I think is the smallest one to see if everything can fit in all of the bags. So the stretch is all packed up, and what I will do is I will try to see if everything from it will go in the Carousel XL, and then from there I will try to transport it to the scoop to see if everything will fit in there. So you can kind of see the capacity of each of these, and then I will also go through all of the compartments of each one of these bags. So I have the stretch in this rosewood red color, and I will show you the beautiful lining that's inside of it. Then I also have the scoop in the heather gray and the Carousel XL in the shimmer wine. So what I want to do for you is kind of go through the compartments, and I'm going to empty out this stretch into the Carousel XL to see if it's going to fit, and then show you all the compartments on this while this one's empty. And then I will try to see if this converts to the scoop. So first of all, let's start off with the stretch. This does have the 1.5 inch strap. So this is really nice if you want to use this as a shoulder bag. I have noticed that the 1.5 inch straps do fit on your shoulders better than the 1 inch straps do. So this can be used two different ways. This can be carried crossbody, or this can be carried over the shoulder. So really nice 1.5 inch straps. The scoop has a 1 inch strap. So again, this does not fit as well on the shoulder to me as the 1.5 inch do. And then the Carousel XL has the 1 inch straps. So for all three of these bags, they can be carried on the shoulder or they can be carried crossbody style. So that is the similarities of all three of these bags. And I'm trying to show you the side-by-side comparison so you can see how much wider this stretch is compared to the scoop and the Carousel XL. So you can see that they are similar in height. The Carousel XL is definitely taller than these other two bags are. The scoop is definitely the most narrow of the three. And the stretch is definitely the widest of all three of these bags. So let's get into the quilting detail that's on the front of these. So the stretch has this really nice chevron style quilting detail in the front. The scoop is just plain. I love that about it. It doesn't have any of this quilting detail. So if you like just that really straight classic look, the scoop is definitely one that does not have any quilting detail to it. The Carousel XL has the basket weave pattern in the front, and it really does accent this with that gunmetal buckle right here. That really does accent this very nicely. So the Carousel XL has the metal plate, as does the scoop and the stretch also. One of the things that I don't like about the stretch is the pull tabs. So I'm not one that really likes these real big pull tabs. So to me, I don't like this. I know a lot of people do like this. It is removable though. So if you don't want this on here, you can remove it and just have this little pull if you want to do that. So that is an option if you don't like this. I don't, so I will be taking this off when I carry this bag, but I did want to show it because that is one of the options on the front. So on the stretch, you have this horizontal zip, and it is a gunmetal zipper. Will unzip horizontally like that. In the front of the scoop, you have the same thing. This is a black zipper with a black zipper pull on this one, and it has a horizontal zip in the front of this one as well. And then with the Carousel XL, you have a tonal zipper and gunmetal zipper pulls, and that kind of zips around. So these two are a horizontal zip that zip just straight across. This one kind of comes up and zips around, so you have more of an opening. In the Carousel XL, you can see the side view of this. It has more of an opening than the scoop or the stretch does. So in the front of the stretch, I do have a full-size wallet in here that I keep. Look how that purple looks with that rosewood red, really pretty together. So the front of the stretch is actually your built-in wallet. So if you look at the front, and I have this really packed in here full. The front of this has this really pretty maple leaf lining. Look how pretty that is. I have one other bag in the rosewood red color, and it has a different lining. I really love this maple leaf lining in this. So you have a cargo pocket that is felt lined in the front of this stretch. And also one of the things about the stretch is, even though it zips right here, it has a little bit of opening up here above the zipper. So if you do have something that might be a little bit taller, you can zip around it because it does have that room at the top. It also has your RFID protected wallet. So it looks like it has two credit card slots. There's not a clear pocket, just the two credit card slots in the front. So you have a built-in wallet. There's no bill slot or anything like that, just two places to put credit cards or your driver's license, and the felt lined cargo pocket. So that's what's in the front of the stretch. In the front of the scoop, you have a felt lined pocket. You can put your cell phone in this area because the scoop does not have that designated cell phone area. So this is felt lined, so this is where I always put my phone, in the very front pocket of the scoop. For the Carousel XL, the front is your built-in wallet in this one as well. So you can see the lining of this shimmer wine has that light gray with that arrow detail in it. It does have that clear plastic area and then 2 credit card slots underneath it. So you can see your 2 credit card slots, your clear plastic area. And then it also has the felt lined cargo area as well in the front of the Carousel XL. So the stretch has 2 credit card slots and a felt lined cargo area. The scoop has just a felt lined area. And the Carousel XL has 1 clear pocket, 2 credit card slots, and a cargo pocket that is felt lined. So what I had in the stretch was the full-size wallet. So I'm going to just put it in the front of the Carousel XL to see if it will fit in that one as well. And then after I convert everything from here to here, we will see if it will go into the scoop. Behind that very first pocket on the stretch is the designated cell phone area. So that is a magnetic close, and it is sewn in so it's not going to pull up on you. And the pocket that is behind that very first pocket in the scoop is a zip around pocket that kind of comes from the side and zips around to the other side. And it's just that really pretty blue palm floral lining inside this heather gray one. So this is an extra area where you can put some essentials and things you like to get to. You can see this has a really good opening on that, so you can fit quite a bit of stuff in this area right here. Then behind your front zip pocket on the Carousel XL is that same magnetic close that is felt lined, and it does pull up. So that felt lining does pull up. It's not sewn at the bottom. So you would have to put your phone horizontally in both. The scoop does not have that, but I always put it in that front area that is felt lined. So behind that, we'll just go ahead and go to the back. Let's turn these around to the back. And so you see the back of the stretch has the gunmetal zippers and the gunmetal pulls. And in the back of this, I have a notepad and 2 pens in the back of this. So this is a really nice roomy area, and I do have this packed. You can see the side of this. I have it packed full. So it did not kind of punch into this back part, so I was able to put things in the back of the stretch, and I can fit this full-size notepad and 2 pens in there. So if I wanted to convert that to the back of the Carousel XL, this back one has the tonal zippers with the gunmetal pull, and then let's see if this will fit. Okay, so it doesn't. So, and I cannot even try, well, okay. So cramming it in there, it does fit sideways the same, but it is too tall, so I would not be able to zip this. So the notepad will not fit in the Carousel XL, but it did fit in the back of the stretch. But of course, I can put my 2 pens in the back of this. And then when we turned the scoop around, the scoop also had that same horizontal zip, and I know that I cannot fit the notepad in that one, so it will not fit in that one. So let's just go ahead and turn these back around to the front so you can see the pretty quilting detail, and go into the main compartment of this stretch. So gunmetal zipper, gunmetal pulls, and I like that it's just straight across. It doesn't have that little tab that comes out. So what I have in here, I'll just try to empty into the Carousel XL, because those are very similar in the fact that it has the front zipper area, the designated cell phone area, the back zipper area, and just 1 middle compartment area. So when you see the Carousel XL all completely emptied, I'll go over the compartments of it before I convert it so you can see all the organization that's inside the Carousel XL. So let me flip this back so it'll be easier to see inside. So in the back of this, you have 2 cargo pockets. And then in the front of it, you have the zipper part that is the clear view pocket. So you have that in the front, 2 cargo pockets in the back, and you have a key bungee that's on the inside. So that's your organization on the inside of the Carousel XL. So on the inside of the scoop, the difference is you have that front zipper area that would substitute for your cell phone pocket, and then you have the other front zipper area and your back zipper area. But the difference is the stretch and the Carousel XL has 1 middle compartment, the scoop has 2. So you have the grab handle on the scoop that the Carousel XL and the stretch do not have. I really like that grab handle function, but you have a zipper on the front of that and then 1 behind that. So you actually have 2 middle compartments on the scoop as opposed to the 1 on the Carousel XL and the stretch. So the back pocket of that is where you have your clear view zipper area right here, and then you have your 2 cargo pockets. So they're very similar to the middle compartment of the Carousel XL and the stretch, but it also has an additional zipper on the other side of that grab handle. And what I like about it is it zips all the way down the side, has this really nice gusset, and it has your built-in wallet on this one. So in the stretch, your built-in wallet was in the front. In the Carousel XL, your built-in wallet was in the front. And in the Scoop, you had that 1 zipper, 2 zipper, and your built-in wallet is in that 3rd zipper area. It has 8 credit card slots on there. And then it has this middle zipper area if you want to put anything private in there. Then it also has 2 cargo pockets in that area. So there's a lot of organization in this Scoop. For this to be such a small bag, it fits a lot of stuff, especially because you have that really nice gusset in this area right here. Now that I've shown you the inside of both of these, let's try to convert everything out of this stretch so I can show you the inside of the stretch. So I have a beanie. I'm gonna keep it to the side because I will put that on the top of this if it will fit. So the first thing I want to pull out is my large sunglass case, and it fits standing up in the stretch. It will also fit standing up in the Carousel XL. And it looks like it has a little bit more room from the top of the case to where the zipper is because it's just slightly taller than the stretch is. And then I also have some snacks, one for me and one for my 2 kids, and they will go in there. And then I have this envelope that has some gloves and one of the halos, and that will fit back into the Carousel XL. And then I also have an LED flashlight. And then the stretch has the key clip, the detachable key clip. The Carousel XL has the bungee. The Scoop does not have either one, so it does not have any kind of key clip. So that is a difference in the Scoop. So I like to have my earbuds on my key clips, so I will transfer it to the key bungee in the Carousel XL. And then that was all that I had in the middle part of the stretch. So you can see in this stretch that it also has 2 cargo pockets in the back, and it has a privacy zipper area. On the front of it, it has that long zipper clear view pocket in the front, and it had the key clip. So that was the inside of the stretch for you compared to the Carousel XL. So the inside of the stretch has your clear view pocket, as does the Carousel XL, as does the Scoop. Then it also has 2 cargo pockets, as does the Carousel XL and the Scoop. But then the Scoop also has 2 additional cargo pockets that are in the built-in wallet zipper area. And then the stretch has the zipper area on the inside, and I do not see, and the Scoop does not have any privacy zipper areas in it, but the Carousel XL does not either. So the stretch is the only one that has the privacy zipper area. So on the inside of one of the cargo pockets, I have Clorox wipes and a Metro. So the Metros fit really nicely in most all of the cargo pockets of these bags. So I wanted to show you the olive color with this rosewood red, how pretty those look together. And I also think that the olive with the shimmer wine looks really good too. So these were in one cargo pocket, and I will transfer it over to the cargo pocket in the Carousel XL. So that was all in one of them. And then I had hand sanitizer, lotion, and medicine in one cargo pocket. And I have the same in this cargo pocket. So I just transferred those from one cargo pocket to the other, and that has emptied out the cargo pockets inside this stretch. Now, as you can see, I have quite a bit of makeup products in this clear view pocket of the stretch. And so I have this chapstick and an eye palette, a little mini eye palette, and some brow gel setting spray, another chapstick that is tinted, and a lip gloss. All of those were in that clear view pocket, and all of those have converted to the Carousel XL. So I have completely emptied out the stretch. Oh, I need to put the beanie, see if the beanie will fit in here. Let's see if we can get it zipped up. So we can. It does zip with everything that was in the stretch. So as you can see, the stretch was fully packed up, and I'm just making sure that I emptied it completely out. So everything that was in the stretch fit in the Carousel XL except for this larger notepad. So it was not tall enough. The zipper in the back was not tall enough to accommodate it. So I couldn't put it in the back, but I could possibly put it in the middle, but this middle is really packed up. So let's see if we could get it to go in the middle. So it will go in the middle. Let's see if we can zip it. Okay, so we can zip it in the middle too. So actually, everything that was in the stretch does fit in the Carousel XL. And as you can see from the side view, this is really packed as well. And it does have this full-size wallet in the front. So it will fit the full-size wallet and everything in here. Now, what I want to do next, I'm going to kind of sit this out since it is falling down now that it doesn't have anything in it. I'm going to see if everything will fit from the Carousel XL into the scoop. So we had that full-size wallet in the front of the Carousel XL, and I will transfer it to the, let me transfer it to that very first wallet, not that where the built-in wallet is, for that very first zipper area behind the felt lined area. Because the felt line area is where I would have my cell phone, which the designated area is where I'd have my cell phone in these. And I'm putting my hand down here, the middle, what you would feel is what is in that clear view pocket, which is my cosmetics that I have in there. And the phone is still gonna fit in there, no problem. And I did not check to see with the stretch if it would or not, but it was not packed as tightly as this one was. So I believe that the phone would fit in there with no problem how it was packed as well. I forgot to check that though. So I'm gonna reserve this first area for where my cell phone would go. And I'm putting the full-size wallet in this front zipper area, which is where it was at in the Carousel XL. It was in the front pocket. So in the back pocket of this Carousel XL were 2 pins. I will convert them to the back, but I know for sure that this notepad is not going to fit because it's definitely not going to fit in the back. Well, I just proved myself wrong. So it could fit in here, possibly, with all the other stuff. So I'm actually going to put it where the wallet, where the built-in wallet is, and it will zip as long as we can get everything else in there. So let's see what else we had. So I cleared out the back. The back zipper area is finished, and I have this zipper area. So I forgot to mention when I was comparing these that the stretch has the front zipper area with the built-in wallet, the designated cell phone area, the back zipper area, and the main compartment. The Carousel XL has that front zipper round with the built-in wallet. It also has another behind that. I did forget to mention that when I was comparing the two. It is tonal zipper with gunmetal pulls, and it has a designated cell phone area behind that, and it has the back pocket. So it has one additional zipper in the front than the stretch does. So the stretch has the front zipper, designated cell phone area, back zipper, middle area. The Carousel XL has front zipper with the built-in wallet, an additional horizontal zipper, the designated cell phone area, back zipper, and the middle compartment. And we know that the Scoop has a lot of zippered areas. That's what I really like about the Scoop. So we have emptied out the front of the Carousel XL, which is where the built-in wallet is. And we have emptied out anything that would have been in that one, but I didn't put anything in there. And we don't have anything there, and the back is emptied out. So let's go to the main area and see if we can convert everything from the Carousel XL to the Scoop. So I'm gonna leave the beanie to the side because that will go on the top. And I will see if this envelope will fit. And I can fit it in that gusset area where I have the notepad, which is where the built-in wallet is. And then let's see if this case is gonna fit, because this takes up quite a bit of room, and I purposefully used this case because this was the biggest sunglass case I could find to show that it does take up a lot of room. And let's just see if it can fit in all of these. And let's get my snacks. I'll put my snacks in this back pocket here. And then the key. Now, one of the things I don't like about the Scoop, even though the Scoop is one of my favorite bags, one of the things I don't like is that it does not have a key bungee. I really like to have a key bungee for my earbuds, but I will just throw those in the middle. So I will convert those over here where the main compartment is. And then that's all that's in the middle, the cargo area. So the Metro will fit in this cargo area. The Clorox wipes just barely fit, height-wise. And then, let's see, hand sanitizer, the lotion, and the medicine fits in this other cargo pocket. Okay, so we've emptied out the cargo pockets. So the only thing we have left is the clear view pocket. Let me see here. So, it's not gonna go in there for sure. And that's where my cell phone's gonna go. That's where the wallet, so we can't put anything else in there. All right, so all I have is the main compartment to put it. So, let's see, this is setting sprays. The setting spray will not fit in the clear view pocket area, but it will fit standing up in the middle compartment by where I have the sunglass case. And then the eye palettes, the chapstick, the gloss, eyebrow gel, and another tinted chapstick. All fits in that Clearview pocket area, but this is a tight fit in here. So you can see how I have the sunglass case laying down on there. That setting spray is up there, and I just converted everything from the cargo pockets back into these cargo pockets. And then you can see it is a tight fit, but let's see if this beanie will fit as well. So, guys, this is really bulky, but it's all fitting. So, everything that fit in the stretch fit in the Carousel XL. Everything that fit in the Carousel XL is fitting in the scoop, but look how wide this is. So it is definitely bulky, and let me just see. My phone may be a tight fit in this first area. No, I think it'll go. I think my phone will go in here, even with all of this, but I do feel that full-size wallet that's in that next compartment back. But I believe I have enough, as you can see, I have enough stretch in here that I believe I can put my phone in here. And it's just a little bit bulky, but everything fits in here. I'm telling you, the scoop may look like a small bag. I mean, look at the scoop compared to the stretch, how much like shorter it is. Let's see different. So you can see how much smaller the scoop is, but it can fit just as much as the stretch can. And so I'm hoping that this comparison was helpful. I did ask specifically what this person wanted to see compared to the stretch, and this is what she said. So I definitely wanted to compare it in case you're trying to decide on the stretch. You can see if you have these two bags, if you have the scoop or the Carousel XL, because they are pretty popular bags, then you can see that the stretch will fit comparable amounts. Look at that. That is really wide, but everything is in there. I may crush my crackers, but everything is in there. So here is the stretch. And this is one of my newer bags that I've got, and I think it's a really great bag. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to show you how they wear on the body. So here is the stretch as a crossbody bag, so you can see how it looks on the body. So here is the adjustment. So you have this much more adjustment if you want to make it a little bit longer, but this is exactly how I like mine to hit. So here is how the stretch looks, and then I will show you how it looks as short as it will get. So these straps are 1.5 inch straps, so this should fit really nicely as a shoulder bag without falling off your shoulders. And so let's see how it looks as a shoulder bag. So yeah, I'm moving around and it's not wanting to fall off my shoulders. And so here is a side view of how it looks on the shoulder. So really, really fits nicely right here at the hip. So here is the stretch in the rosewood red color. So here is the scoop as a shoulder bag. So this does have the 1 inch shoulder strap. So again, I'm moving. This doesn't seem to fall off my shoulders as much. It may be the material of my sweater, but this is the 1 inch, and I do tend to see that it does fall off your shoulder. And then I will adjust it as a crossbody bag so you can see how it looks on the body. This is in this beautiful heather gray. I know people think I'm boring with these gray colors, but I mostly tend to gravitate toward those solid colors more so than the prints. There are a few prints that I really, really like, and I will get almost everything in. So here is the crossbody. Let me adjust that down a little bit more. All right, so here's the scoop as a crossbody, and here is the adjustment, so you have this much more room to adjust it even longer. So here is how the scoop looks like on the body. So here's the Carousel XL as a crossbody bag, so you can see what it looks like. Here's the adjustment. You've got this much more room to adjust even longer on this one. This is the Carousel XL in the shimmer wine, and I will show it to you as short as it will get. Again, this is that 1 inch strap. It's the more narrow strap, so let me show you how this wears as a shoulder bag. I have never been able to use the Carousel XL as a shoulder bag because I do see that it does come off my shoulders quite easily. So here is the Carousel XL as a shoulder bag, as short as it can be adjusted. So now you've seen how all these bags wear on the body, shoulder bag and crossbody style. And you've also seen that every one of these bags can fit the same capacity, because I believe that when I started off with what I thought was the largest bag, the stretch, I had it completely packed full. I don't think I could have fit much more in there, and it easily fit into the Carousel XL, and it has fit into the scoop as well. So I'm hoping that this view right here will show you a side-by-side comparison of all three of these bags, going from the largest, the middle, and to the smallest one. So I hope that this video was helpful. The stretch is a really great bag. It's a new one to me. I haven't carried it very much, but I do really like it, and I hope this was a great side-by-side comparison of these three bags for you. I hope to see you in my next video. Until then, I hope you have a wonderful day.